The Deserted Parks by Lewis Carroll. Museum, loveliest building of the plain, where Cherwell winds towards the distant main. How often have I loitered o'er thy green, where humble happiness endeared the scene. How often have I paused on every charm, the rustic couple walking arm in arm. The groups of trees, with seats beneath the shade, for prattling babes and whisp'ring lovers made. The never-failing brawl, the busy mill, where tiny urchins vied in fistic skill. Two phrases only have a dusky race caught from the learned influence of the place. Phrases in their simplicity sublime. Scramble a copper. Please, sir, what's the time? These round thy walks their cheerful influence shed. These were thy charms, but all these charms are fled. Amidst thy bowers the tyrant's hand is seen, and rude pavilions sadden all thy green. One selfish pastime grasps the whole domain, and half affection swallows up the plain. Adown thy glades, all sacrificed to cricket, the hollow-sounding bed now guards the wicked. Sunk are thy mounds in shapeless level all, least aught impede by swiftly rolling ball. And trembling, shrinking from the fatal blow, far, far away thy hapless children go. Ill fares the place, to luxury a prey, where wealth accumulates and minds decay. Athletic sports may flourish or may fade, fashion may make them even as it has made. But the broad parks, the city's joy and pride, when once destroyed can never be supplied. Ye friends to truth, ye statesmen, who survey the rich man's joys increase, the poor's decay. 'Tis yours to judge how wide the limits stand between a splendid and a happy land. Proud swells go by with a laugh of hollow joy, and shouting folly hails them with ahoy. Funds even beyond the miser's wish abound, and rich men flock from all the world around. Yet count our gains. This wealth is but a name, that leaves our useful products still the same. Not so the loss. The man of wealth and pride takes up a space that many poor supplied. Space for the game and all its instruments, space for pavilions and for scores tents. The ball that wraps his shins in padding cased has worn the verdure to an arid waste. His park, where these exclusive sports are seen, Indian spurs the rustic from the green, while through the plain, consigned to silence all, in barren splendor flits the russet ball. In peaceful converse with his brother Don, he oft the calm professor wandered on. Strange words he used, men drank with wondering ears the languages called dead, the tongues of other years. Enough of Heber. Let me once again attune my verse to goldsmith's liquid strain. A man he was to undergraduates dear, and passing rich with 40 pounds a year. And so, I ween, he would have been till now, had not his friends, too long to tell you how, prevailed on him, Jack Horner-like, to try some method to evaluate his pie and win from those dark depths, with skilful thumb, 5 times the hundredweight of luscious plum. Yet for no thirst of wealth, no love of praise, in learned labor he consumed his days. O luxury, thou cursed by heaven's decree, how ill exchanged are things like these for thee! How do thy potions with insidious joy diffuse their pleasures only to destroy? Iced cobbler, babble, and shady gaff, roosts the loud jest and idiotic laugh. Inspired by them, to tipsy greatness grown, men boast a florid vigour not their own. At every draught more wild and wild they grow, while pitying friends observe, I told you so. Till, summoned to their post at the first ball, a feeble underhand the wickets fall. Even now the devastation is begun, and half the business of destruction done, Even now, methinks, while pondering here in pity, I see the rural virtues leave the city. Contented toil and calm scholastic care and frugal moderation, all are there. Resolute industry that scorns the lure of careless mirth, that dwells apart secure, to science gives her days, her midnight oil, cheered by the sympathy of others' toil. Courtly refinement, and the taste and dress, that brooks no meanness yet avoids excess, all these I see, with slow reluctant pace, desert the long beloved and honoured place. Well yet 'tis time, Oxonia, rise and fling the spoiler from thee, grant now parleying, teach them that eloquence against the wrong, though very poor, may still be very strong, that party interests we must forego when hostile to pro bono publico, that faction's empire hastens to its end when once mankind to common sense attend, while independent votes may win the day even against the potent spell of play.